So notebooks available in 365 Copilot, the business version of Copilot, are a fantastic feature that really help up the quality of your work. The best way to think of notebooks is as workspaces. So if you like to work via projects or tasks, pieces of work even, or perhaps by your clients, products or services, then you're really going to like notebooks. So let's dive in and see how they work. So we need to just go to the sidebar here. So just going to click that icon at the top, drop down to notebooks here, and just push the sidebar away there, and you'll see that I've set up a number here, including the NILC website, which we'll come back to. We've also got some other options such as favorites. So I think if you're getting into the territory where you have perhaps a large number of notebooks, like 40 or something like that, you might want to start favoriting them. And if you need to create a new notebook, you can do that via this link here or the button at the top. So let's just do that now. So if we click on new notebook, need to give it a name first of all. So let's call this one charity project, and then I need to select the relevant files for this particular project. So just going to select the two at the top here. Now these are recent files that I've opened, but if I need to find ones from that I've been working on for some time ago, I could just use the search bar, or I could browse my OneDrive for those. Nice and straightforward. So let's create the notebook now. And that's just going to create the name. We've got that there now, and it's already uploaded the files for us there. Once you have uploaded a number of files, quite handy that you can filter those by Word and PowerPoint if you want to, or you can just leave that on all there. So you've also got a record of all the chats as well for this particular piece of work, also very handy. Before we continue though, we need to add some instructions to tell Copilot what this notebook is all about. So just going to click on that, and we are going to say create content for local charities. Right, we'll keep it really simple. So in reality, you go into a lot more detail, a lot more context around this, talk about tone, style, the type of content, type of charities, and so on. Probably enough information to fill this space, but not any more than that, because Copilot is going to have to reference this every time you're using the notebook. But once you've done that, you can click on save, and we're now really getting to grips with this new notebook area. The only other thing we might want to do is add a reference to a website. So you can add a document this way, as we saw before, but if you want to add a website, you can just go to the link and do that. If you want to upload something perhaps from your desktop, then you can use that option there. But we're pretty much ready to go now. So that is how to create a new notebook. Let's take a look at an existing notebook and see what we can learn there. So if we drop down to the NILC website here, we've got the instructions. So a little bit of instructions, perhaps needs a bit more detail there. And we've got some documents that have been uploaded. We've got brand guidelines, the actual website for NILC, customer avatar. So typical type of files that are going to be relevant to creating content and working on the NILC website. If we look at the chats, we can see some past chats here that have been created for this notebook, and same as before, got the ability to add in more documents or additional websites if that's required. So that's pretty much it when it comes to notebooks. I think the key benefits are organization. So as humans, we like to be organized, whether digitally or physically. We like the idea of files, folders, structures, libraries, anything really where we can keep content that is similar in one place. And Copilot is the same. So by creating a notebook, we're providing it with a focus that allows you to improve the quality of your work.